Huh? Grindy Marco Chicho. Yo, welcome in, fellas. Notification gang right there. Yo, yo, yo. Man. Ooh, Kermit. Yo, what's going on, Kermit? Yeah, I gotta wake up. Had a late night at the bowling alley. Like that. It was our last week at the bowling alley, so you gotta like wait around for them to call your names or whatever and see who won the whole doubles tournament thing or something. Ridiculous. Oh, I gotta get going. Look at this. We got Neelisak's Temple, which means what? Terrorized Hindle, right? I got 15 minutes. Man. Terror zones, everybody. Terror zone. Crisis notification gang. Yeah. Appreciate you. Got 2 mile runes and 6 hours of LK, huh? It's unfortunate. How many runs do you think you got done, Kermit? There in 6 hours. Because realistically, it's more of the the number of runs you got done. Ooh, I didn't even put my energy shield on. That could have been a problem. Billy LAD. Yo, Billy Lad, what's up? What's going on? $45-second run. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that kind of luck happens sometimes. I definitely did a video where I did 1,000 LK runs and I got 2 Istruns. So I got some other little like pulls and lems and probably some mauls and stuff too. But yeah, the highest I got was Ist, and I got 2 of them in 1,000 runs. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna reset that map seed, I think. I could just run the whole joint. Might really be better. Well, this area sucks apparently. I hate those Doom Knight people. These guys, on the other hand, though. Oh, Rise of Demons, thank you for the tier 1 sub, you Slayer. Ooh, that's tough this early in the morning, but appreciate you. Inspire me to keep Slaying, says Glowing Force. Nice. Found your first Shaco. Congratulations. Andrew says, morning boys, slay day. morning everybody. Yeah, thanks for hopping in here, and thank y'all for hitting the like button for me. You legends. Uh-oh. I missed what Cody B did. I see congratulating Cody B out and see what did he do? I missed it. Where'd it go? Why is Phil so early? 12-hour stream day? Just a normal day for me. This is maybe a little bit earlier than normal, but switching it up. Last Outlaws coming in with a tier 1 sub over on Twitch too. Thank you so much. And there's a Twitch hype train. And Twitch has a lot of different things that I wish they had on YouTube, huh? Raids, hype trains, all these kind of different things. Is what it is though. That is true. I guess I didn't mention that. I kind of just assumed that people knew that, but yeah. I assume Kermit probably knew that you got to get a double campfire map. Could be wrong, but yeah, Kermit, if you don't have a campfire map, got to get on that. I don't know if this is really... I guess it's kind of worth it. Going around doing the whole map instead of just hitting Pindle. I wonder how player 7 Neelathek is going to go here. No Nature's Feast or anything. If I ever make it there, jeez. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if I can kill him fast enough to not get blown up. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. With the key of destruction. Hand catcher. Man. Get the waypoint next to both of them. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Happy affiliate anniversary. I didn't know you guys could like see that kind of stuff. Yeah, when I became affiliate, and that was right around the time when I stopped streaming on YouTube. Tippy, or on Twitch, I mean. That's alright. Yo, Bob Ballard, welcome in, my dude. Let's find some high runes. It says HC. That's what we're... I mean, I put it on there because it's hype. Really, I don't even want any more high runes, huh? I just kind of want to get some sick, rare stuff, pretty much. Glowing Force, he got his Shaco from Mephisto. The standard spot to get it, huh? Oh, Last Outlaw is now gifting 3 tier 1 subs over on Twitch. Thank you so much. You legendary Slayer. Very kind of you, my dude. Very kind of you. 3 tier 1 subs. Race Hustler and Madden 42 got one. Congrats. What TC is this guy again? I think usually Neelathek is level 95, right? But this is a Terra Zone, so it's slightly different. But Neelathek can drop every item in the game, like usually anyways, so. But now all the minions are super high level too because it's a Terra Zone, so. Oh, let's go. Wow, that's a sick, that's a pretty sick Grand Charm, fellas. Early in the morning, I know, but Lightning Skiller with 25 to life. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get hyped up here. I am super happy about it, but it's so early. It's not even that early. It's 8:30. It's almost 9 o'clock, but I stayed up too late. That's nice. That's nice. Oop, don't want to lose that. Oh, Kermit had to one up him for the memberships. Kermit coming in with 5 memberships over on YouTube. Thank you so much, my man. My man. You're legendary. The most legendary frog of them all. Kermit said, yeah, raids would be dope over on YouTube. Let's go. Once again, thank you so much, Kermit. Yeah, they do have like raid. They did put in a thing, but it's so clunky and complicated that like you have to get a hold of people beforehand in order to be able to raid them. It's so stupid. Maybe I haven't heard anything about it in forever. I don't think anyone ever did it, but like 5 people did it ever just to try it, and it's like, this is ridiculous. So just nobody uses it. Shaka says playing offline and my Shaco's brown. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, let's look at mine. If you look offline, I don't know why it's like this. Oh, I might not have a Shaco on anybody. No, I don't. But anyways, like the Necromancer is like here it's green, but if you look at your Sorceress, yeah, it'll be you have a Shaco on, it'll be brown. I feel like there was I have a Necromancer. Oh, it is green. Some of them, like 1 or 2 of them are green, like depending on what character it is on single player, but for some reason online It's super goofy, super goofy. Is that Grand Charm good enough to put on your sorceress? Oh yeah, this is gonna go on right now. Here. This could be my best, this is probably my best lightning skiller I have, to be honest. I mean, I'll pull off one of these plain ones, right? Yeah, that's my best, that's my best, that might be the best skiller I have, period, to be honest. What am I gonna, I have so much stuff on here, I can't do anything. I do have a nature's piece literally on this character too. I mean, I'll just move this over to my caster stuff. I literally never use a shooters. Literally ever, so. Let's just go hit Pindle real quick before it goes away. How do you feel waiting to go to the store? Tommy, yo. Waiting to go to the store, huh? Okay, good. Randy says, what a legend. Ooh, over on Twitch. Yeah, true story on that one. Last Outlaw and Kermit. Both legends. Last Outlaw has been following for a while, just paying it back for the awesome content. Appreciate you. Means a lot, dude. Means a lot. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Oh, another key. That's crazy. I usually don't have good key luck. Not that I really need them that much, but arena combat skills on the for the paladin on the monarch. Just hit these till the area runs out, huh? Ooh, we got an emote for the level 1 hype train. Legendary. Lumrune, oh! Lumrune hype. Hype. JK. Of course, we get a Sunday. Oh, it's a perfect 90% Fire Sunder charm. Pretty cool, huh, fellas? Nice. Grandy says he's jelly of that skiller. Yeah. I'm jelly of it. I'm the one that found it. Douglas says good morning. This is early, but thanks. Yeah, I mean it's like 9 o'clock where I'm at, so it's not even that early, but I just personally, I just stayed up too late last night. Not Mike says, yo, what's going on? Yo. Slaying some demons, making it happen. That's what's going on. See if we can get down there before it runs out, huh? Not lightning enchanted, so you can take him out nice and quick. Boom. Another key. Wowzers. You can... This already has been my best key luck ever. I got 3 D keys out of like 5 runs. That's wild. Did I get my wisp? No. Yeah, that's real good key luck. For Neolithek, I've freaking done probably... I mean, I'm not going to say some crazy number, but I've probably done like 30 runs or maybe even 40 runs without getting a key before. So getting 3 out of 5 is just stupid luck. Like, so I guess it happens to somebody, huh? Gotta happen to somebody sometime. And of course, like everyone always says, you never find what you want when you're looking for it. That's where I'm at. I'm like, killing Neolithek, I don't even need the keys. Whatever. And then that's, of course, when I find them, right? Grindy says you usually get worse luck in Terror Zones. Interesting. Yeah, I never really thought about it. Werestoles? It's a happy anniversary. Yeah, I didn't realize it was my, whatchamacallit. Let me look at this real quick. My, stream anniversary on Twitch. From, This must be like the 5-year anniversary of when I. Oh no, it's the like 3-year anniversary or 2 or something when I became an affiliate. Like when I first got enough hours and people watch. Fail Talk says he's trying on my Necro for the first time. Plains of Despair, huh? Nice. The poison one you must be doing. I think it's the last video I did, so. Tanner says thanks for the content while I wash dishes. My man. Yeah. Glad you enjoy. Suboptimal area, but I almost want to just go around the cat sanctuary. I need to get my mana back. Come on. Wow, what's going on out here? I almost died like 4 times there. Yeah, I don't like this area already. More so than I even thought. You sell your soul for a bird on single player says trash face. Yeah, I kind of know the feeling, I guess. I wouldn't sell my soul, but I understand the sentiment, I guess. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm not gonna do this. Not gonna do this. Buenos dias, Phil. Gerardo, yo. Welcome in. Oldham, yo, what's up, bro? Not much, it's early in the morning. Just making it happen. Welcome in. DJ says happy affiliate anniversary as well. Appreciate it. Smellless is stepping. Yo, Smellless. I misspeak one time and never lives it down, huh? Besner says no more D4. Not for the moment. If I ever do D4, it'll just be a once in a while type of situation. Oops, I did not mean to click that. Cultured Moth, yo. Good morning. Yep, already way better. Douglas says still enjoying D4. Bye. Yeah, more power to you, man. More power to you. I just don't really like D4 because there's nothing to do except for level, and leveling is the single most boringest thing to me, personally, to do. Just leveling. And then when you get done leveling, the only thing to do again is to level again. So that's just me. Each their own. Some people like just like watching the experience bar tick up a little bit every once in a while. That's just not my thing. Not my thing. But yeah, definitely always play what you enjoy. Don't listen to some don't listen to what the YouTubers say, right? Don't listen to the YouTubers. Old M says keep going, love your videos. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. They'll keep coming for sure. Douglas says, guess that makes me a casual. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it does. I know the whole casual, that's like a insult or whatever. Or a pejorative, the way they use it nowadays, but I don't know. Because people just like different things, huh? I know people, and I don't know necessarily for you, Douglas, but I know people that were originally played a lot of D3 like D4 a lot more than people who played a ton of D2, but that's not exclusively, that's just kind of a general, what I've noticed anyways, but Jinx said an item sold for 30 billion gold on D4. Interesting. It must have been perfect rolls on everything, I assume. Which, perfect rolls on everything, it was probably like 5% better than an item that like 95% of people have, but because everything rolled perfect, someone paid like out the ass for it. I'm sure that's kind of how it is there. Is Tall Set good for a sorceress? Yeah, Tall Set is pretty good. I don't think it, yeah, like Kermit was saying there, he doesn't think it's best in slot. I don't believe it's best in slot, but it's like up there in goodness. So yeah, full towels, or even there's a three-piece towel set. Like, I think it's orb armor belt, maybe. I think orb armor belt, and then you can still wear a Shaco. Or no. Orb armor amulet. Then you can still wear Erectus mesh and Shaco, and then you get like 100 magic find from the armor or something like that, and a bunch of FCR and things like that. So I'd have to double check that though, or something like that. Yeah, Kermit up here a minute ago says 99% of players are casuals. Yeah, I mean, unless you play full time, you're a casual, right? I mean, that's kind of, you really shouldn't be playing D4 or D2 or any video game as if it's your job if it isn't your job, right? That's what I believe. Socket the Tal's armor, throw an ist in it. Sure, yeah. I mean, a lot of people would just go Topaz, but if you want to show off, throw an ist in it for one more magic find percent, right? Right, Grindy? I've done it before. Throw an ist in your Shaco just because you can. You're so ballin'. Ooh. Armor belt amulet for MF, says official Cody. With a question mark though. I don't know. It's a 3-piece, but I don't remember what 3 pieces it is, to be honest. I can't remember offhand. I don't generally do that, so I don't remember, but I've definitely used it before, and I've looked at it before, and it definitely works good. It's one of those things, like, once you get Enigma and stuff, you know, you don't go back and use stuff. You don't really use budget stuff a lot after that, so. And also, the Tal's armor is so hard to find online. It's not like budget enough that you would use it at the start of ladder either. But it's also like, it's almost easier and faster to get like an Enigma as your body armor and you know, stuff. And like an Oculus, and it's easier to get a Heart of the Oak than it is to get a Tal's armor and Tal's orb. Stefan says AME armor weapon, good MF, very good resistances. Yeah, it's overall is pretty good, that 3-piece Tal set. It's been a year or two since I've tried it, I guess, but I mean, it couldn't have gotten worse. What my Griffins roll? Ooh, not good. Not good. My Griffins was, I think it was just a little bit under like average or whatever. I don't remember for sure. I think I threw like a 4 or 5 facet in it or something. And so yeah, with the facet, it's minus 21, 17. So that tells you anything. Not great. Act 1 best to farm Baked is Baked says he heard Act 1 is the best for farming a Vex. I've never heard that before, but I mean, I don't think I've never heard of anyone just specifically only trying to get a Vex. Usually you'd want to, you know, usually you just farm to get high runes, and then like you're not mad if you get a Burr rune, right? But you specifically want the Vex for a part of the oak, huh? I've never personally heard that, so not saying it's not true or that it is true. Yeah, I would definitely say the fastest way if you're offline is to do LK runs to get a Vex for sure. Or I don't know, maybe even maybe Vex isn't even that high. Cubing up from the Countess maybe. Spam farm the Countess and just cube up every single rune you get. Yeah, Jinx just, I think you typed in and it came through on my end at about the same time I just said that, yeah. Jinx kind of said the same thing. Yeah, maybe just cube up to it from the Countess. Yeah, might be. Go for president right now. I'd do a great job. T-Pon said he found his first Griffins, 1913. That's pretty good, right? It's 2015 is what is the max, right? Oh, a Java skiller with a huge, massive 5 to life. Another Java skiller, another useful skill tree, useful skill too. What? How'd they wreck my mercenary? Unbelievable. Emilio, no! Poor Emilio. Let's go, yeah. Nice little Java skiller. What's the max FH faster hit recovery you need? I'm not sure. Fuerstol, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about there. For this character, I don't even worry about it, to be honest, but Dustin said, not like it's a competition or anything, but his Griffin rolled even worse than mine. There you go. That's funny. Ooh. Oh, Rune. What? Kermit, didn't you already get 5 memberships? What's going on here, dude? Crazy. Thank you so much, Hermit, for 5 more gifted Slayerships. Ooh. Oh, man, too early for that. Thank you so much, Kermit. That's crazy. Crazy. Grinding a bad rolled Griffin better than no Griffins? Yeah, that's true story, huh? True story. What's going on around here? Get out of here, DeSace. Where are you at, Twitch, he says. Oh, rocking my call to arms here. Graf said he's rich, he doesn't appreciate co-runes anymore. Yeah, no. Just a little bit under. I keep lemon higher now in single player. Lemon higher. Baked is baked. Yo, coming in with a Slayership as well. Thank you so much. Welcome into Sweetville Slayers. Paladin said he's been doing heaps of LK and getting super lucky too. Nice. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. Can't read the name, but AQW says, weird, my D2 game does not have this heavy metal music in it. Right. That would be legendary, huh? ABG, happy affiliate birthday. Thank you. Appreciate you. Working Class Rob, downloading D2R as we speak and excited to get overwhelmed by info dumps. Nice. So it must be your first time coming on a D2R. Working Class Rob. Well, best of luck. Hopefully, you know, try to take it all in at a good pace. Don't overwhelm yourself too much. Best game ever made. Ooh. Oh, almost got ripped. Really use some mana after kill, I'm going to be honest. I got 1 and 1. If I had the boots with 5 on it, would be the soak waves. But I wanted to get the magic bind. Hydra bow, cruel Hydra bow of quickness. Let's go. Officially access only Phil's Discord. Yeah. Hilarious. So why do you prefer Nova over Chain Lightning and Lightning? Because I don't have to aim at all. I can just tele stomp and flash and then read chat while I'm doing it. That's the biggest thing. Not having to aim, so awesome. Even if I wasn't streaming, like I could literally, you can literally like read a novel while you're playing Nova sometimes. Like you could be looking at the other monitor like this, like reading. Just look back for a second. Find your pack. Flash it, keep reading. Watch a YouTube video like this, not even looking at the screen. Oh, and a metal grid. Unidentified metal grid. Let's go. Dude, this is going to be legendary. Metal grid. Boom. Oh. It was almost a metal grid. It was a metal grid until I identified it. Until I identified it. A lot going on over here. Can you teleport, please? That's earlier someone asked about FHR, and that's what you get when you don't have any of it, right? Why can't I teleport? What's going on here? Ethroon! I almost did that, Cody. You know me too well. I almost did that. Thanks for the content. Appreciate it. Working Class or Rob. Yeah. Been watching on YouTube for weeks. Decided to take the plunge. Legendary. I missed the question, but I'm guessing someone asked why not just throw the infinity on your mercenary, right? I see Stefan here answering that the minus enemy lightning res doesn't apply if it's on your mercenary. Yeah, that's true story. It is also perfectly fine, acceptable, works good if you have like a crescent moon on your sorceress and then the infinity on your mercenary. You could rock that if you wanted to, or if you can't afford infinity, just a crescent moon. But the thing is, if you do it this way, since you're rocking energy shield, I can have an insight on my mercenary, and then you can have an insight on my mercenary, and then that replenishes essentially my life, because energy is my life now. So kind of, sort of. Oh, just trying to. Here we go. This group is a little bit sketch sometimes. All that fire damage. Oof. Go. Grindy. Well, Grindy's trying to do his best Saffron impression over here. Only a few moat tricks away from my metal grid. No. Get out of here. If I had a spirit in, I'd get a metal grid instantly, right? Oh, speaking of the silk waves, fellas, let's go. It's got the 5-man after kill. I think it goes 3 to 5, right? Who really cares about the defense? Increased mana, which is a bunch more life on this build. A great option for the energy shield sorceress. Where'd my mouse go? Why does it do this sometimes? Come back. There we go. Okay, jeez. How much dex do I have right now? Probably way too much. Let's see. I got a 5. I feel like I got a better one than this. I don't want to keep a bunch of them, but... I have like 120 of both strength and dex, so I can wear this particular infinity that I made. I made it for my mercenary, but relative to some other ones, the man catcher kind of has a low requirement, considering it's still like one of the best, if not the best base for an Act 2 mercenary, and then also like low enough that I can throw it on without going too crazy with the stats I got to put in. So I just put on my gear and then put as much strength and dex as I needed. Pretty much how I went about it. Do I like System of a Down music? I do. I don't listen to them a ton anymore, but I do like System of a Down, yeah. I've got... I think I've had 4 of their albums, like, when I was younger. Like, I mean, I still got them. They're literally right in this folder sitting right next to me over here on the desk, but... I just pull those CDs out once in a while and we just look through them, and I'm like, I remember this. Yeah. Archon played. I guess I'll ID it just in case something crazy, but... Maxim says B4 is nowhere close to be not worth $70. Wow, the way you worded that, I'm not sure exactly if you're saying it is or isn't. But I would say, in my opinion, it depends. It's all a value proposition for each individual person. But I would say for almost everybody, I mean, worth $70, I would think so. The only thing that sucks about games nowadays, like if you buy a game for $70 because it's digital, like if you buy D4 digitally, like you can't like sell it to somebody else, right? That's what used to be the thing. Like if I bought a game back in the day and you didn't like it, you could sell it a week later. Like if you bought it for 60, you could sell it for like $45 like 2 weeks later if you didn't like it. But nowadays that's not really an option, right? Which is probably part of the reason why they sell digital copies to everybody. So you can't resell them. So people have to buy more copies. You're saying it's not worth it? Yeah, I mean, it's each individual person. I would say it's worth it, even though I rate the game a 5 out of 10. I think it's pretty good until you get to the, I think it's a good game to play through the campaign and to kind of level up a character, or and then maybe start another one. But after that, it's just like, there's just nothing going on. Just in my opinion. Digital games should cost less money. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of part of the reason why, I mean, almost everything in the last 30 years has, or we'll just say 20 years, because video games they have, but not in the same kind of state that they are now, been around for 30 years, but why video games stayed like $60, like they were $50. What the heck's going on here? Jeez. They were $50 for a long time, and then they went up to $60, and now they're like $70. The reason they haven't really gone up a lot, at the same pace of inflation, but because there's like a psychological barrier where people don't like, if they really went up, if they really doubled in price, like the way houses have been the last 20 years, imagine that. Like, I mean, every game standard base would be $100 right now. But how they did that is by not selling. One of the ways, anyways, is by not selling physical copies, making you buy digital ones so you can't resell them. Because if people are reselling a game when they're done with it or don't want to play it no more, every one that somebody resells is another copy of the game that the developer doesn't sell. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I wish that they did sell physical copies and you could buy and sell it, but I'm just saying, don't buy digital copies, guys. I mean, don't they only sell digital copies of everything nowadays? I don't think there's even an option to not do that. Like, can you buy a physical copy of Diablo 4? I don't even think you could. Kermit says it's a trade-off because you can always come back and re-download it. Yeah, I suppose. I've never had a game break before though, so I mean, I would say with the exception of, I did have a game that got scratched really bad. It worked half the time. But I mean, if a game's so old it gets super scratched, you can, if you really want it again, you could buy a used copy for like $6 on eBay, right? If people didn't buy digital, then they wouldn't switch to digital. No, that's not true. I mean, that's not the way it really works. I mean, unless you just say that no one's going to play any, like, all of society is going to boycott video games for like 5 years, then that could work, yeah, but I don't really see that happening. Gotta live in reality, huh? Plus, most people don't really see a problem with digital game download and stuff. Like, they don't really think it's that big of a deal. And I mean, is it a huge deal? I'd say it's not. I mean, not the end of the world, I guess. It's just kind of, you know, is what it is. Kermit said he's had tons of games get scratched. You gotta get them. Don't let your kids get their hands on them, man. Yeah, I don't know. I actually had one. Halo 2 got scratched pretty good, actually. But actually, it turned out one of my buddies really hated the level midship on Halo 2, and my disc got scratched in just a certain spot to where anytime we would load, it only, the offline for Halo 2 didn't work anymore, but I could play online. But online, specifically midship, would not load. Like, anytime we got a lobby that was midship, it would start to load the game, and then we would just get kicked out of the lobby, and it would put us in a new one. My buddy's like, dude, I'm only playing with you from now on because I can't stand midship. Kind of funny. What? Oh, did I have my call to arms out that whole time? Yeah, I do that a lot, don't I? First towels on me yesterday. Small cute frog says, nice, nice. Congrats. Havoc. Yo, how's it going? It's going pretty good here. Slaying demons. Having a good old jolly time. Can't complain. Flawless amethyst, like a legend, like a boss. It's a small charm. No, that was the 32020, fellas. Kermit, you say you seen physical copies of D4? I never seen a physical copy of D4 before. Maybe just me. Oh, I did not mute that. So you heard me blow my nose? No big deal. But you see, the way you worded that, it looks like you just Googled it or something. If I knew there was a physical copy of D4, I totally would have got one. Instead of doing the digital one, but I didn't think that there was. Oopsie. Yeah, that's as I said. You worded it like you just Googled it. Yeah, Robert says console only. That's what I was thinking, but I just didn't want to, you know. I don't know for sure, so I didn't really want to go into it, because that would just be speculation on my part. And then it would sound like I'm just arguing for the sake of arguing. When it's not that big of a deal. Grindy says likes the collector's market for physical games. Yeah, it's kind of cool getting one of the old games and, you know, actually having it. Like, you know, I still got the old Final Fantasy VII 3-disc set, you know, type of thing and stuff. It's kind of neat. I'm not a big video game collector guy or anything, but kind of neat. That's what I don't know what I was thinking when I threw away my my Diablo 2, to be perfectly honest. I had the box, and I still had the box and the strategy guide, and I was like, I don't need this stuff anymore. Brian said it's been a half hour. Have I missed anything? I mean, I got a sick lightning skiller, 25 to life. That's about it, though. A couple other little baby things. Only 50 like button hits. I didn't put a poll up asking you, have you hit the like button yet? Oh, Grimal. Ooh. Average fella said he heard he heard there was a lawsuit going on about Sony Microsoft pushing digital exclusive over physical. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about that. Haven't heard nothing about that, but I could see that. Yeah, we need this new tear zone. How much long? Oh, we only got still another half hour. Oh well. Okay, let me go ahead. We gotta get them likes up, fellas. Get them likes up. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Hit the like button. We got Kermit slayed the like button. Oh no! Now it's dead. Now it's toast. It's dead. No one else can hit it now. Great. Yeah, Maxim, I answered that System of Down question like 20 minutes ago, but I do like System of Down. I haven't listened to them in a while. I got like 4 of their albums from when I was a kid, but I don't really listen to them anymore. But they're kind of cool. Sebitbot. Long comment, really angry about how people don't like D4. I see. Let me go ahead and read this real quick. Yeah, no, there's definitely a ton of items when they drop in D2 that you know exactly what it is. It's like a combo of some things you don't and some things you do. The thing with D4 is literally every item can be dog crap or the best thing ever. Every single one. So you have to pick up every piece of crap that you don't want to look at. Every single one. And nobody wants to pick up all that stuff. Is pretty much what it is. And then look through a bunch of random affixes that, oh, is this affix 0.2% better than the one I had so I can see if this is an upgrade? Right. Not to mention you can literally look at stuff in D2 that fast. Know if it's good or not. I would challenge anybody to pick something up that fast in D4 and tell me if it's better than what they have on already or not. Or if they need it or not. because there's so many random conditional affixes, and you gotta read, wait, is this crit strike in werewolf form? Oh wait, no, that's crit strike in bear form. Oof. Oh, this crit strike chance, is this, oh, it's 8.6, mine's 8.4, so this is a little bit better, but okay, but the vulnerable damage is, you know, 9.7 and mine is 9.2, so it's 2% more, 0.2% more vulnerable damage, but 0.2% less crit strike damage. How is that? Is that going to be a little bit better? Or, you know, that's just, ugh. Like right here, you can look at these and know exactly what they are already because they're unique, so, you know, boom. This is that one that's got, what, life leech on it and replenish life. Played one, yeah. I don't know the battle bow because no one really uses this because it's not very good, but whiz and draw, there you go. No trade economy, yeah. Seven Fault said he's a neutral on D4. Yeah, I think it's not a terrible game, but it's just the way that a lot of the things are, and it just can't. Just don't really like it. That type of item thing being the one. I really don't like too, because if you're gonna have that constantly progressing gear, it seems like literally from like level 30 to like level 60, you get no, like from level 30 until you go to World Tier 4, you get no upgrades. Oh, Facet, let's go. See, you don't have an item drop like that in D4, and you're like, Facet, let's go. That doesn't happen. Even when a unique like helmet drops, you're like, what unique helmet is it? Because I can't tell. Because it just says helmet. All right, let's go. What are we getting on here? You do brain Facet. Every facet I think my game's glitched. They give me only bad facets. Except for that one I found the other day. Yeah, pretty much, it definitely does. I would say D4 was less tailored for D3 fans when it launched, and they've just constantly been pushing more and more stuff to make it more like D3, to be honest. But I would have less agreed with you. I would have been like, yeah, it's got some D3 type stuff, but it's not exactly like D3. And now it's like, yeah, they've done a bunch of things to make it even more like Diablo 3. Small charm. Maxim says D3 and 4 are about the same for him. Yeah, I haven't played D3 in forever. I was tempted to try it out. Maybe with this final season coming, maybe it wouldn't be. Maybe try it, like play it one day. Or a couple days, maybe. Oh yeah, JS just asked when's the last time I played D3. The last time I played D3 was about maybe 3 weeks after it launched, maybe 4. I played it for about a month, and I was like, this game is terrible. Like, I literally, how is this game so bad? I cannot play this. That's how that went. So, I hear it's exactly the same now as it was then. No, most of my opinion of how it's just like D3 is based upon what people tell me. And like, me seeing people comment in Facebook groups and stuff about how, oh, this is so much better, like, now we can teleport straight to the dungeon just like in D3, how you can just, or like in Diablo Immortal or D3 when it's just like you load up the thing and boom, you just teleport, you're just right to the dungeon or whatever. This is great. And stuff like that. Or, oh, it's so much better where they're just packed mobs in the dungeon so you can just blast all these, you can just blast giant hordes of mobs all day. Stuff like that. Yeah, everything seems bad after playing D2, right? Grindy said most people, looks like most streamers went to play Baldur's Gate 3. It did, yeah. That's absolutely seems to be what happened, for sure. On average, anyways. Not everybody. I just wonder, what's going to be real curious is how many of them come back to D4 for like the next season or something. Chaos. Now this one is Shadowplate and Chaos. I can never remember. This one's got to be Alders, right? Oh, I can never get it right. Why can't we get season 5? Baked for Life says, yeah, it should be any day now. They should do some announcement about that, huh? Like it's got to be. I wonder if they're just going to be like, yeah, we're not going to do seasons for D2R anymore. We want people to stop playing that, so we want people to play D4, so. Blizzard will cease development on D2R. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of suspicious about that as well, to be honest. Like, are they going to start just doing resets from now on? Just literal, just like have the computer set to reset every 4 months, and that's just what it is. I was thinking that might happen, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know anything, so. Ah. Kermit said he was passed out, hungover, and his cousin rushed him through the entire game. He was sleeping. Nice. Come on, Poison, get out of here. Come on. Stefan. He's gonna be super angry if they stop doing seasons, essentially. Don't get that angry. They would have to, they're not gonna stop doing seasons or whatever, but, or like the ladder resets, but they might stop adding new content, like adding new rune words and stuff. And I would say from here on out, no matter what, all it's going to be is new rune words. Oh, nephew, my bad. I was trying to read and play at the same time. And Baked for Life said he wouldn't be surprised if this was the last season for D2. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Can't milk people for their money in D2R. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're gonna keep doing resets, but yeah, like I said, that's my hypothesis, anyways, is that it's gonna be just kind of like just a reset, essentially, because they don't want to pull any more people. They don't want to give people any incentive to leave D4, obviously. I would think. Yeah, and you see after the last patch too, when you logged into Diablo 4, it popped up with a thing like, "Hey, check out the shop, blah blah blah. Look, we got new stuff in the shop. Check this out." I was like, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on here." Come on. Weren't they still running seasons in original D2? Yeah, they still do have, I mean, the ladder resets. When you refer to them as like seasons, that makes it sound like there's something different, you know? So, I mean, it essentially, what you're saying isn't wrong or anything, but we always just call them ladder resets because, you know, it's not really, you know, there's nothing new about it. It just resets the game again. But yeah, they even right now, they're still doing the old school D2, you know, but there's only like 5 people playing, right? So. Don't Nick Me said there's no real junk drops in D4. I mean, yes and no. Just the problem with D4 is like, yeah, in D2 there is quote unquote junk drops, but you know you don't have to pick them up. The problem in D4 is all of these items that just fell, you'd have to pick every single one of them up, and then you look at it eventually, and then you have to go scrap it or sell it, like every single item. Your argument for what is good is actually my argument for being bad, essentially. Which is not necessarily bad in that there isn't these junk items, but the fix isn't the fix that the fix it is. You know what I mean? I'd rather not have to pick an item up than have to pick it up and it's always junk. 99,999 times out of 10,000 it's a garbage item that you don't want to look at, that you wish you didn't have to pick up, but you do because it's, you know, there's that 1/10,000th of a percent chance that it's really good, but every single one, not like on here on D2 where it's like, well, I know that technically if I pick up magic druid helmets, they could roll crazy to be something insane, so you only pick up like one of them a run or something and check it. I'd rather see bolts drop on the ground and be like, yeah, I definitely don't have to pick those up, I don't even have to pay attention. Yeah, right. There's actually so much junk in D4 that isn't. You ever seen racks and Woody and stuff? Like they're all begging for a loot filter because there's so much garbage in D4. They don't want to have to, you know, see it all. Having to pick up everything and look at every item one by one, time consuming. Just like you said, 99.99% of it is stuff you don't want. Yeah. Yeah. All the big. Pretty much every big Diablo 4 creator I've seen has said something at some point or another about how they have to have a loot filter is like required. Like it's so drastically crazy because there's so much trash in D4. It's just different trash, right? On here you can just see key, oil potion, stamina potion. You don't have to pick it up. You don't have to go, oh no, I don't want that, you know? Yeah, I would totally be on board. See, the loot filter for D2, I feel like is even less important than D4, to be honest. While definitely it would be awesome to have, but for D4, it would be even more beneficial because there's so much garbage in D4. So many just garbage items. D4 decent. This is the thing. I am saying bad things about D4. Like I said, I gave it a 5 out of 10 as my where my rating felt, like where it is right now with the current state. That's like meh. It's okay, you know. That's what I think. It's an okay game. You know, you can play it through in campaign. It's fun. You know, blah blah blah. This is my recommendation for people, anyways. Anyone who's playing it right now and is enjoying it, more power to you. Nothing wrong with that. Average fella said he'd add and increase stash tabs he'd pay money for. Yeah, I would rather for free, but I would probably pay money for that too in D2R. I don't know if you, average fella, I don't know if you're talking about D4 or D2, but for D2, yeah, I might even imagine infinite stash tabs is baked for life. That'd be crazy. Yeah, pluggy online would be crazy. D4 out of 10. There you go. Make telekinesis not pick up arrows and bolts. I guess I always have such a full inventory, I kind of forgot about that. It picks up arrows and bolts, you can. It does kind of confuse me, you know, if you think about the logic of it. Like, you can pick up 1,100 gold coins, but you can't pick up a chip gem. Like, you can't pick up a diamond. You know? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. You can pick up a pile of 1.2 million gold, which would weigh heavy AF, but you can't pick up a gem. Slop, yo, welcome in, welcome in. If D2 was garbage, D4 would be much more liked by the fan base. Do you think it isn't living, like it can't live up to the greatness of D2 is what you're saying? Maybe. I don't know, because I feel like that's not necessarily fully true, because I mean D3 people were not happy with D4 as well, so. And even like Rax said that like D3 wasn't good till like a year ago, so. Which is wild that I didn't really understand that, how because he said that something like that, like D3 wasn't really good until like 3 years ago, I guess he said, or something like that. But he's had a D3 channel for like 8 years. I didn't know what he meant by that. I might have missed some of the context because I didn't know him before making D4 videos, so. Ithroon. You couldn't hold 6 ogre axes in real life either. Well, yeah, no, I know. It's not the end of the world. I just thought, you know, it's just one of those funny. It's so illogical, right? I could hold 6 ogre axes. I don't know about you. Oh, Fort Rune. Man. Oop, did I miss it? Go play D2 in its original release. Nobody would like it, huh? Yeah, I didn't play it right off the release. When I first started playing, I don't even know, because I didn't have a lot of knowledge on the game, but there was either wasn't runes, or I know for a fact when I first started playing, when I did eventually start finding runes and stuff, they weren't orange. They were all just white. So like, that's how long ago when I first played it. That's when I started playing it. My friend had it, and I'd go over and play it at his house. And then, ooh, got a level. Look at that. When I eventually bought it for myself was like at the expansion, so that was like a while later, like a year later. So I think there was runes, but they weren't orange yet. I remember because I had one of them loop filters that made it orange, right? Did you like D3 at all? No, I bought D3. I was super hype. super hype about it, and then I got it, and I tried to force myself to like it. Tried for the first, like, for about a month. Then I was just like, I can't do this. This game is so not good. Couldn't do it. I've never gone back and tried it again though, so. Average fella said, yeah, adding something simple like more stash tabs would be cool. Yeah, I think there's something with. I'm sure there's some reason why. Kind of the same reason they can't add more stash tabs in D4. I think they did the same thing with D2R. How every character loads every single other character's entire inventory and everything in the entire area. I have a feeling. Because they said something like that for why they can't add more character slots, because they can't have unlimited character slots online because of some issue that doesn't make any sense. To me, anyway, it doesn't make sense to me. Right, Robert says he loves seeing everyone chatting it up in the chat, makes it seem alive and stuff. Yeah. It's good. It is tough for me to catch all the comments, obviously, so don't get upset with me. My apologies, but yeah, love seeing the active community, you know, in a robust discussion. Robust discussion. Oh, top secret, yo! Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I didn't see it. I just woke up and came down here and streamed. Oh, you said of course I could do that. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah. No spoilers. Oh. No spoilers, top secret. That's perfect. That's a perfect teaser, though. That's a perfect... Top secret's comment's a perfect teaser for what's to come. Whoa. Kermit. That's, of course, D2R is an improvement. Yeah, it was definitely an improvement, yeah. Yeah, no, it would honestly be tough now to go back and play the original D2 after all the bug fixes and stuff in D2R, and like to play online without Pluggy or anything. Because D2R pretty much added Pluggy, but without the unlimited stash tab, essentially. Scott said, Phil's ignoring all your inside references. I must have missed them. Let me scroll. Let me see. Oh, without the Infinity Lightning Sorceress. Yeah, unfortunate. Press H, let us see it. Oh no, it's G. I mean, it's not even the graphics would be the hardest part. I just mean like, you know, like the just all the different little bugs and stuff, and not having even the shared stash tabs online and stuff. Like, even though we want more, like even just those 3 stash tabs, shared stash tabs are huge. Luxor, yo, what's going on? Good drops today. Just let's see, I got one pretty decent skillers about it, to be honest. A couple other little things like soak weaves, I guess, are about it. I managed to get Tall Set Spirit Monarch on your Sorceress's graph over here on Twitch, playing a hybrid sort Frozen Orb Hydra. Does it make sense to just respec into one element? I always only go one element usually, and then I just pick an element that I can farm places that I want to farm, and only farm those places. A lot of people dual spec though, so I mean, I guess I would recommend go one, but most people don't follow that advice, so it's hard to, I don't know what's necessarily right or wrong to tell you, Graph. Spider Forest Spider Cavern. Man, I guess this running Terra Zones thing just turned, because apparently this time of day, honestly, is there 24 Terra Zones? Isn't this Spider Forest Spider Cavern, isn't this the one that I got every day when I'm streaming? The same exact Terra Zone? I feel like there's 24 Terra Zones. And it just rotates, and the same time every day I get the same ones. Ridiculous. Oh, Galback coming in with a slay the like button. Let's go. Let's go. Saffron, yo. What's going on? Matri bow? Did I miss some kind of matron bow or something? I didn't see. I seen a couple people say that. I just didn't check it or something, but oopsie. Non-expansion playthrough would be interesting. It crossed my mind. A lot of things crossed my mind, but then I gotta take the time to do it, right? $10 o'clock. What time's the Andy Terror Zone? Yeah, no idea. No idea. I have to, there is online somewhere. I guess you can look at a list. They got it. I think someone said they seen it on Reddit, but I never really look into it. Freaking Spider Forest Spider Cavern. Yeah, I'm pretty sure D3 or D2, Diablo games are considered third person. I've seen a little combo about it. I think it's just a different style of third person, because third person just means not first person. What's second person? I know what first person view is. I know what third person view is. What's second person view? There's no second person? What? What happened to the second person? I kind of thought there was not a second person view, but I kind of thought that, but it kind of logically would make sense if there's a 1 and a 3 that there'd be a 2, right? DJ said, what happened to the Blizzard North team? Yeah, they just... I can't remember the full story. I literally watched the video about the full story. Now I can't remember, like a year or two ago. Like why they got disbanded or, split up, or... I don't know if a couple people quit and then some people got taken over here. I forget now, to be perfectly honest. I guess. Cool story, Phil. Tragic accident. We don't talk about the second person. It's rude. Almost out of... Got to re-up my battle orders. Excuse me. Second person would be somebody else viewing you. Oh shit! I didn't realize my mercenary got ripped at some point there when I was not paying attention. I guess that makes sense. How many high runes we found so far? Nothing today, Mike A. Nothing yet. The other days I all found some, so I figured there'd be more coming today, right? But nothing yet. Rich says 8 o'clock tonight if you want to do catacombs for Terrorize Andario. No. That's like number one thing what I hate about Terror Zones. The whole point of them is try to FOMO you into playing when you don't want to. Like they're there too to like, you know, farm better gear and to get, but the way that they put them in the way that they are, why you can't pick your Terror Zone and stuff is to FOMO you into playing when you don't want to. Real annoying, right? And I mean, they don't want people just spamming like terrorized cows and terrorized Andy forever, but 8 o'clock tonight, definitely not doing that. See, Dave said Wahi to close second. We're going on the best Act 2 mercenary names. Is that the combo start up a little bit? I mean, everyone takes Emilio usually, right? Emilio is the best, but I just go with whoever I get. I don't worry about it anymore. Takes too long. Shopping mercenary names. Durga always. Yeah, I do. I don't mind a Durga. Reminds me of Team America World Police. Why are they not? What's going on here? I must have missed one somewhere. Sure did. Sure did. Gotta check the Ogre axe, right, fellas? Fellas! Ooh. No, Kermit. Not drugs. This guy. Azrael, not bad, right? Cool. Says some zones get terrorized more than others? Question mark. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really done as much research on terror zones as I probably should. To be honest, I don't really like them that much. I was just gonna run them for this particular sets of runs, but they're so bad that like a lot of them that you just can't run them right. Like sure, I could go do the Spider Forest right now, but like, oof, right? Lion Roja, yo. In Spanish saying happy anniversary, right? I mean, you could go run out here, I guess. Maybe I'll go rocket. Get a bunch of these guys. Thunder Charms don't rain from the sky, fellas. They definitely don't. What another great addition to the game. We've got 10 Fizzy Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. And a anti-perfect poison one, though. Two right next to each other, of course. What time is it where I'm at? It is 10 o'clock in the morning. 10? That's perfect though, isn't it? Isn't that 10 perfect? I guess we can run out here, right? F density. Oh boy. Sometimes there's enough density anyways. Fred. What's up, Fred? Yo. Come on. I can't be fighting packs of 4 of these guys. Yeah, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Got the density at least. A little bit. With super easy monsters. What you want? Oop, I went too far. Summon Necro Best Merc. Gear. Summon Necro Best Mercenary gear. Well, you want to do on a summon. You want to do the Might Mercenary, and then I usually just go with an Insight. I usually don't go crazy because there isn't really necessarily like crazy endgame Summon Necro gear, right? So I'd usually just go Insight and Darl's Visage, like Fortitude, I guess. But if you can't get those two, you can go with the classic Tal's armor, or Tal's mask, I mean. Treachery. But pretty much just, you know, the best Insight you can get. And Darl's Visage and Fortitude. I feel like I was doing this one before, and like every other run has bad density or something in it, I feel. Or I was getting souls out here. I can't remember which area you can get souls in and which and not. Oh, Fluxor, you're aiming to kill Ubers with a Summon Necro? Oh, so, yeah, the only way you can really do that I'm aware of is you gotta go resurrect those Udor guys from, you can get them in Act 3, and you can get them from, I mean, there's probably other ways, but that's what I'm saying I'm aware of. I don't know if you know about that or not, but, and with that, what gear, you might as well not even have an Act 2 Mercenary, to be honest, if you're going to do Ubers, because you'll get killed a whole bunch. Insight on a Summon Necro? Well, on the Mercenary, I mean, what, you need to throw on Reaper's Toll or something? I mean, it's fine, I guess, but then you just run out of mana when your corpse exploding, and I guess throw on Infinity too. I mean, if you're going to be corpse, but he wants to go after Ubers with your Act 2 Mercenary, so that's even like, I guess you go Reaper's Toll with that, but I mean, yeah, I guess if you go after Ubers for your Act 2 Mercenary, you would definitely want Reaper's Toll the more I think about it, but one in life. One in life. Throw it out, right, fellas? Inside Iron Golem. Yeah, well, if you're going after Ubers, I mean, your Iron Golem's gonna get ripped so fast. Yeah, I guess that my brain's slipping here, I guess. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. Insight Iron Golem if you're doing other things, and then I throw on Infinity is what I usually do. Couldn't think there offhand. Scrap everything I just said. Usually, Insight Iron Golem. My brain reverted to old Diablo 2 before the Iron Golem would follow you around, I guess. That's what I'd usually do. Scrap everything I said before. Insight Iron Golem, and I usually throw Infinity for the boost to the corpse explosion damage. But a lot of people say go with Reaper's Toll too, so touche. Rune. Gore bellies from Act 2. Yeah, I usually would go and get them from the River of Flames personally, but that's just, you know, where you get them from doesn't really matter, right? Average fella says Fortitude or Treachery for a Mercenary for a Sorceress. I mean, Fortitude's going to be better usually, right? But a lot of times, especially online, it's like the price to how much it helps you usually isn't worth it in my kind of opinion, but if you can get it, obviously you get it. I usually just do a lot of House Masks, Treacheries, because I'm, you know, 4 at the beginning of the ladder and I don't want to use the runes to try to get that stuff. Kermit says, speaking of crushing, crush that like button. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Fluxor said he's seen a video, Mercenary with Obedience doing most of the damage. You can rock the thing with it depends a lot what you're doing, obviously. If you're, because Obedience has cold damage on it, and a lot of people don't like that because it shatters the corpses, right? So kind of depends what you're doing, I guess. Boy, I'm tireder than I thought. Yeah, Saffron says those crushing blow mobs are necessary. Yeah. Yeah, I usually come out here and grab some. Of course, there's not going to be any. Yeah, these guys. These big old Erdars have a bunch of crushing blow, so you revive a bunch of those and just straight wreck everything, right? For Ubers, anyways. Rise of Demons. No, just got to set Sacred Armor. Yeah. You'll find a lot of those before you start getting Tyrio's Might. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. A lot of them. A lot of Ithrunes falling out here, huh? Man, I hate these tree guys. I hate them. That's probably why I stopped coming out here. Now you get a map with rough density, all these different monsters that are inherently immune to lightning or whatever, so. Oh, Fred coming in with a Twitch Prime sub over on Twitch, obviously. Guess it's self-explanatory in the name of what it is. But thank you so much, Fred, for the Twitch Prime sub. You legend. Ooh. My man. My man. Grindy says reviving a bunch of cows isn't bad for Ubers. Yeah, I never tried that one before, but It'd be a lot easier, I guess. Sometimes it takes a minute or two to track down, because all those gore bellies or udars or whatever, they seem to always be in packs of like, there's like 2 or 3 of them. But I don't know if maybe the Act 2 location has bigger, you know, more of them or something. Ugh, come on. Grindy says, yeah, a lot of green items too. Yeah, that's a true story. Boy, then you get the maps like this that are not good. Well, I thought once I start streaming I'd wake up, but I'm not waking up. Still battling through staying awake here. Yeah, boy. Are there any good mods for D2R? There are some. I know excuse me. I've seen some loot filters and stuff, but I really just did not like the way that they looked, so that's why I don't use them. Because they're not really true loot filters. They're name changers. You know, I haven't seen any that were actually loot filters to where like the stuff just doesn't, you just don't see it, right? It changes the super mana potion to like SMP or something, you know, like I don't remember exactly what it did, what it changed it to, but you know, or like plus M or something like that. Jared, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Morning coffee, Phil. Yeah, I had 1 cup of coffee. I almost want to maybe put in an emergency call to Galback and see if she can get me another cup of coffee. Kappa goes, yo, what's going on? Yeah, I believe I've seen that one where the items glow like, you know, they have the Pillar of Light like in D3 and Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people on like the Asian servers. It was on the Asian servers, but apparently they use stuff like that all the time. One, that's rookie numbers. Yeah, no, usually I have more than that, but because I want to come down here and stream and hang out with y'all, I only had 1 cup of coffee. I sacrificed for you fellas. More coffee, Phil. More coffee, Phil. Have I ever died to an Udar guy? I mean, I'm sure I have. I mean, if I didn't, that would be wild. That's all the times I died. I didn't die to one of those. Not possible. Alaska says there's a difference between Udars and Maulers and all the different ones. They all have different resistances and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I never really thought about it, to be honest. I mean, the ones further along in the game would probably, like the ones in 85 area would have to have more resistance and stuff, you'd think, right? That never even crossed my mind for whatever reason, though. Drop $2.99, get a mug. I mean, I do have a mug. I just don't know. I just don't really make a ton of coffee all at once. I don't know. I do have a coffee mug, though. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. They have a way of buying a cup of coffee through a link, says Grindy says. Well, I'm sure you could, like, what do you call it? What's the food delivery stuff called? I can't remember. I don't use any of it. I don't know. I can't think of a single name of a food delivery, like, thing now for some reason. But no, there's 0% chance I'm buying a cup of coffee and having it delivered to me. I can make one upstairs for like 3 cents, literally. So there's no way I'm paying $3 for a cup of coffee. Well, to get one delivered is probably like 15 bucks. DoorDash, Uber Eats. There you go. There you go. I should put a coffee maker right here. Get a mini fridge. I never have to leave the basement, right? Right. Jared says, declone spawning soon. Xbox softcore ladder, North America. If anyone's interested in that. DJ says, definitely coffee time. Yeah. It should be. It should be. I almost want to take a chill for a second, go get some coffee, but what time we got? I mean, maybe I might after this run or something. Because I'm gonna be on for not forever. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream or anything, but I'm gonna be on for quite a bit, a while longer. So maybe I will go get a cup of coffee here in a second, because I'm also getting hungry, which I am not gonna get any food because I don't eat until lunch. But I could chug as much coffee as I want. There's like almost no calories in coffee, so. Right, fellas? Printer stream. Exactly. Yeah, maybe after this run we'll have to take a quick look at the printer. You guys can admire the craftsmanship of the brother. I don't know what number are those. Was it one of the Codys that knew exactly what type of printer it was just by looking at the shape of it? B150, B2355 or something or whatever. I was like, what? How do you know the exact model number of my printer? (24/7) Slaying. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna stream for a week straight. Schwab it over on Twitch that he has a mini fridge right behind him. Yeah, I was gonna get it. My sister was gonna give me a mini fridge actually, and I was like, yeah, sure, well, I'll take it, and then I just never got it. So, whoa. I survived that somehow. Not sure what happened there. Must have been mana burn. Must have been. Richard said wife got him a beverage fridge for Christmas. Didn't last 6 months. Did she make you get rid of it because he had too many beverages or what? So when you do LK runs, do you just check the chests or run all of LK loot? I just do just chests. I know some people swear up and down by doing everything, but I used to hit things along the way, like other chests, non-super chests, and flip bodies and logs along the way. I would say right at the beginning of a single player or something, if you just started up, maybe do that to get resources for crafting and stuff, gems and jewels and charms and all this stuff. But eventually I just get, man, I want to get these done as fast as possible, and I just start ripping. So Jared says, yeah, always scary hearing I need mana on Energy Shield Sorceress. So all right, you know what time? I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I'm gonna be back in less than 5 minutes. Actually, I'm not going anywhere, guys. It's too shiny. Not going anywhere. Hey, what's going on? Ronan, yo, what's going on? So I made another cup of coffee. You're welcome, everybody. My apologies on taking a little time off there to go get the coffee. I'm back now, ready to rock and roll. Comfy here, okay. I know you guys didn't miss me, did you? Almost forgot to take it off the printer for a second. That sweet printer action, says Kermit. Yeah. Jeremy Stewart, yo, welcome in. Welcome in. Just found a Surrune on a corpse from LK just a minute ago. Says Ito Frito over on Twitch. For you, you say it's more fun popping everything? Yeah, I mean, I've obviously hit a ton of different poppable stuff. I never get anything like people tell me these stories about getting things like that, a Surrune and stuff from poppables. This doesn't happen for me. Doesn't happen for me. I only ever get that. I might get an ist or an or something, which is good. But man, that's just me. Ronan said Declone crashed his Countess run yesterday. Oopsie. Unexpectedly, that can give you some problems, huh? I'm sure it's more players or whatever they're called. Not the best area, I guess, but... Oh well. Ah! How do you get to OnlyFills? Oh boy. Oh boy. Speaking of oh boy. Seeing that orange aura popping up always gives you the chills, right? Oh. Capago said, yeah, you gotta farm LK for a while to get anything good. It can. You could get lucky, but yeah, usually it takes a while. But it's usually still faster that way to get high runes than just randomly hoping you get lucky and get a, you know, high rune of some kind. Eyes aren't working. What if that Ral rune was like a burr or something? I just like save and exit instantly. I need to drink some more of this coffee. Is Neolithic farming a thing since he takes like 40 seconds? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Saffron. I can't tell if that's some kind of sarcastic question because I feel like you know that. I feel like you know people farm Neolithic, right? Ah. Burrito says you need to believe it in your heart that the poppables will work or it's not going to work. Nice. Nice. Man. I hate when I make coffee after my wife makes coffee because she makes like this raspberry flavored coffee or something. And then my coffee has this hint of like raspberry flavor. Ugh, gross. I try to like take it out and scrub the little coffee cup thing, you know, but the like oils that make it that flavor, like I almost need to wash it with soap before every time I use it or something. And then it would taste like soap. Better than raspberry coffee. The things we put up with for love, right, fellas? Walter. Yo! Your girl does that too, but with cinnamon. Yeah, it's super. Groby says super. It's super is what it is, I guess we'll say. Astronomically is what it is. I've never heard of anything else that was more is what it is than someone making the kind of coffee you don't like just before you make yours. Oopsie. And we'll go back the other way. Mathalius. Yo, welcome in. Going pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, invest in another coffee maker. Yeah, that's not a bad idea there, Schwabitz. Not a bad idea, I guess. Yeah, if I bought one just to sit next to me just to make my own coffee. Give me a P.O. box and you'll send me a Keurig and free coffee cup, K-cups. Oh yeah, what do you got one at home you don't use or something? That's all right. I mean, I could go buy one if I wanted to. Appreciate the offer though. Frito says, anyone else making an offline grail? I am. Obviously. My wife has embraced my love of coffee, got us a fancy one that does all the cream stuff now, and she makes coffee and uses that little tool to make her half and half foam something or other. Oh, nice, like the super expensive classy one. Yeah, I do like coffee, but I don't know, I almost don't want to have like a Keurig. Because I know how the line, like, I know you clean them and whatever, you run the stuff through them to clean it, but I feel like does that really get it that clean? And I know they get, like, disgusting inside, and the lines and stuff, I kind of want to get some kind of coffee maker where you just, like, I don't know, where it doesn't have a bunch of little lines in it. French press, yeah. I've heard of, I'm not an expert on that stuff, I guess. I don't know what I would really think of it, so. Yeah, the vinegar thing, I do the vinegar thing every couple of months, but I don't know. I don't trust it. I've told this story before. I know you would have heard it, Kermit, but I, like, poisoned myself one time. It wasn't a Keurig, but it was one of the ones that you pour the water in the back, you know, like the Mr. Coffee makers or whatever. And, yeah. Ever since then, I'm, like, partially paranoid, I should say, that I'm, like, poisoning myself with mold again. Pretty much what happened was I worked in a factory before I did this full time, and I, had a coffee maker in my office, but it was like a shop office. It wasn't like an office, right? Anyone who knows what a shop office is knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, so one day I was making coffee and I poured the water in the back and I accidentally I was putting coffee grounds maybe in the thing and I spilled some in the back. I was like, oh no, man, I got some coffee grounds in there. So I went to clean it out and it was just like, you know, I had ran vinegar through it and stuff, but still, even with that, doing that, it doesn't do much. It was all moldy back there, and I was like, oh gosh, and I literally just like stopped drinking coffee that one day, and I instantly was like never tired again. It was crazy. Yeah, Kermit, I'm the same way too. I hate the smell of vinegar as well, obviously. I mean, it's like poison, right? So. Jared says the milk in an espresso really kicks it off. Or half and half instead of milk kicks it off. Huh. Yeah, I never really do espresso, I guess. Me, though. Fred says loves vinegar. Yeah, not my thing for sure. Not my thing for sure. Smells like feet. I wouldn't say it smells like feet, but love black coffee. There you go. That's more like it, Fred. I thought I was gonna have to ban you from chat permanently, Fred, but then you redeemed yourself by saying you like black coffee, so I guess you can stay. That's what I just do. Black coffee. That's when you start adding all the other stuff. That's what really kills your gains, right? Grindy says vinegar fries best in slot. Gross. Gross. I need to start making some new rules in chat, like you can't say disgusting things like that. Dude, you like onions? I mean, onions are okay. Everybody likes onions. Everybody. Vinegar fries with fish and chips. Yeah, I'm not a big fish fan either. Possibly allergic to it. Oh, I went too far again. Don't need to tell that story again, right? How eating fish makes me throw up all the time. I stopped doing it. Frito said he found 320 gloves. Interesting. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, the regular magic ones can roll up to 3. I see you say you didn't know that it could roll that high. But yeah, you found some 320s, huh? Usually people shop those from the vendors, but yeah, congrats on that one. Dirty Ape. Andariel or Mephisto for Shaco? I don't know the exact drop odds. I'd have to look it up, but I feel like Andariel would have better odds, but you can get more good stuff from Mephisto. So it depends if you only need Shaco. Maybe probably do Andariel, I think. But if you need other things like Arachnid's Mesh or Andariel's Visage for your mercenary and a lot of other things like that, then run Mephisto. Just try to get Shaco is what I'd recommend. Two monsters. What? Mathalius says he got a Shaco from Diablo. That's where I got my first one too, actually. Yeah. Do meth, that's drugs, right? Yeah. Totally. As someone who lives on the coast, I find it rare a Midwestern enjoys seafood. Well, the thing is, I'm from Michigan, so I mean, fishing in like the Great Lakes are all around, right? So that's what I grew up. My grandpa would take me. I love fishing. I haven't fished in a long time, but I used to love fishing growing up. But eating fish, I have eaten fish a couple times and didn't throw up. But essentially, the first 4 times I can remember eating fish that wasn't like fish sticks or something like that. Like actually, like here's a fillet of fish. The first 4 times I threw up all 4 times. So when you eat something and then vomit like 20 minutes later over and over again, you just end up not liking it, right? I think. Also, the smell of fish cooking and stuff. Ugh, God. Ugh. And I know people say like, oh, if it smells, then it's not good. It's like, no, it smells like fish. Fish smells like fish. That's why it's called a fish smell. So. Shrimp, not a big fan of, nothing seafood really. I'm not a big fan of. Can't talk myself into it. Can't do it. Matt, Sawai Matt says, ironically, I found a Shaco from the Countess. There you go. Yeah, Shaco really can drop all over the place, so people usually find Shaco just the places they're farming, really, wherever it is. Okay, we'll turn around. Ever been to So, Michigan? S-O-O? No, I have not. If that doesn't sound like a real place. That sounds made up. But no, I've never been to wherever that is. Kermit said he doesn't eat fish but loves fishing too. Yeah, I haven't been fishing in a while. It is, I don't know if I could nowadays fish as much as I used to. Obviously, when I was a kid, I actually had my parents get me like a rack for the back of my bike, and I'd throw my tackle box in there, and I'd put the fishing pole would sit in the cup holder, the bottle holder on my bike. I'd ride my bike down to the river all the time. Oh, Sault Ste. Marie. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I've been to Sault Ste. Marie, but I've never heard it called S-O-O before. Sue. Just like. Yeah, I mean, I was when I was a kid. I haven't been there in a hot minute, obviously. My parents took us up north, like, do that kind of stuff. What, Sault Ste. Marie, that's where there's like the locks and stuff, right? I'm not thinking of the wrong place. Pretty sure. You can see Phil doing kayak fishing. I mean, sure. Sounds cool. Outdoorsy. Little exercise. Relaxing. You can get on board with that. That's one of those things that I would enjoy doing, but I would like never plan for myself to do it. Douglas says exactly. Yeah, okay. Yep, we rode some boat through the lock and stuff, I remember. Which, I mean, it's not that cool, but it's kind of cool. Go through the little... Or did we not? I think I just made that memory up. I think I just remember standing on the edge, like, looking at it, now that I think about it. Seeing a boat go through it. Normal fish doesn't smell like that. I mean, it does have a smell. Everyone says that, Fred. I know you say wrong, but no. Every fish has a smell. Just like a steak, like meat has a smell. Like dirt has a smell. Everything has a smell in the whole world. So saying that fish doesn't have any smell at all is just, I mean, that's got to be inaccurate. You know what I mean? And the more you dislike it, the more you can smell it. Like, let's say you don't like mustard. You can really, really, really notice when you smell mustard, right? Or something like that. I think that's the thing with fish. Or like me personally, okay, like this actually happened the other day. I don't like coconut, right? So I ate something and I was like, oh, gross, there's coconut in this. My wife's like, what? And then she like, oh yeah, I guess there is a little bit of coconut in that. Yeah, like she took another bite and was like, oh yeah, I guess there is a little bit of coconut. You really notice when you don't like something. Any good locations? Ray asked to farm a low rune. Not really. pretty much every high rune, it's going to be like on single player, it's going to be LK, and online, it's going to be your best rune farming location, whether it's Chaos Sanctuary or if you like farming Ghost Packs and Arcane Sanctuary or something like that. There's not really a great target farm low rune location. Jeffro says it certainly has a smell. Yeah, it's gotta have, everything's got some kind of smell, right? Everything. Nasty fish has a nasty smell. I believe that, yeah. I believe that for sure. But I would say, like, if you like fish, and then it doesn't, like, if you like fish and it has a nasty smell, then yeah, that's the sign of bad fish, right? But if you don't like fish and you think it smells nasty, I think it's like a different situation. Ugh, I kind of my stomach's flip-flopping thinking about fish right now. God. All right, I gotta change the topic. I'm starting to not feel good. God. Any kids, Phil? Yeah, yep. Stepson just turned 18 a little bit ago, and the youngest, the daughter is almost 7. Yeah, the daughter, she's gone fishing a few times, you know, when we're camping or something. Well, I got her a little fishing pole and stuff, but, yeah, I mean, she's kind of being molded into more of a girly girl by my wife, so I'm trying to get her to do baseball and stuff, and she does, but all the girly stuff she's liking more. So, unfortunate, but I don't think fishing's in her future. Heavily fishing. They're reminding me of Uncle Roger videos. I know who Uncle Roger is, kind of, but I've never seen any of his videos. I thought he was like I thought Uncle Rogers was like a Asian dude that didn't speak great English. Maybe I'm thinking of a different person. Favorite area to farm is the Flayer Jungle. Low HP mobs, unique shamans. If it was terrorized, I would totally go for it. Yeah, like here, these guys. I would say it's not my favorite, but I could see it being terrorized, and I've hit it once or twice, kind of for the lulls or whatever. But oh, it's a carrot. Oh, he's not really like that. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I didn't realize it was all an act. I thought he was like really like that, but like maybe he was playing it up. You know what I mean? I don't really like. The only time I've seen that Mr. Rogers Mr. Rogers, is that his name, right? Uncle Rogers, Mr. Rogers. I was like, wait a second, that's a different guy from the hood. But I watched this. What's it called? Guga's Food or something like that. Sous vide everything. You know, he's got a few different channels. Where he does these different like steak experiments and like different things like that. You know, I dry aged a steak in butter for 90 days. It comes out like half rotten, and he cooks it and eats it, and you're like, oh my god, what are you doing? But yeah, some of you guys probably know Guga. Yeah, you say Guga's my dude. Yeah, I'm not even like, I don't have a smoker, I don't age stuff, but it's just kind of interesting. Like, it's something I would like to do, but I don't really want to take the time to do it, you know? I might have to start doing it here, though, because apparently I'm being given a smoker that I have to put in my backyard, so. You got to at least barbecue stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, I got a grill. I grill chicken and stuff. pretty much just grilled chicken, I guess. I put barbecue sauce on my chicken after I cook it, so. That dry age, dude, yuck. Yeah, I've never had a dry age steak before, so I'm not really sure. Alan says tired of D4. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it just kind of ran its course, I guess I would say. D4 ran its course. I get into crypto at all? A little bit. I'm not some crazy crypto, not crazy, but like, I mean, I'm not like a highly into crypto type of person. I mean, I made a little bit on the Doge spike. Right now I have like a little bit of Ethereum, and that's, I'm not like a trader or anything. I'm not, you know, I just have some. If it spikes up again, sweet, I can make a couple bucks. Nothing crazy because I'm not putting a ton into it, but not huge into crypto, but I got a little tiny bit. Alan says season 1 flopped hard for you. I think it was I was thinking seasons wouldn't. Yeah, it was a little bit. The thing is that season 1, they were done making season 1 before the game launched, which is why I think it was so rough. Because they didn't realize, they thought they could just, well, anyways, I don't want to get into it, but they did not do enough for season 1. And they said in an interview, Rod Ferguson said season 1 was done, and they were working on finishing up season 2 before the game launched. So hopefully they do a large Far Oasis. Oh man, come on! Every day I stream, there's just these garbage terror zones everywhere. Boy. Favorite burger? I mean, I don't know. Burgers are kind of burgers, right? Are you talking like what type of meat you make the burger out of? Or are you talking like what kind of toppings? Like the ultimate hangover burger with like a fried egg on it and stuff? Or what do you mean by that necessarily?
Fresh meat.
Oh, K-Plox coming with a raid of 11 people. Welcome in, welcome in. K-Plox and the other viewers. Oh, and Dirty Ape comes in with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, Dancing Shark, let's go. Thank you so much, you Slayer. Kermit says mushroom burger is delicious. Here, you guys are gonna lose some mad respect for me when I say this. Not a big fan of mushrooms. Not a big fan of mushrooms, personally. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could run this. There's weak monsters out here. These beetles are annoying, but nothing too dangerous, I don't think. Yo, dude! Yo, what's going on, K-Plex? Slaying some demons, per usual. Per usual. Smash burger. I usually never... Yeah, smash burgers are good, I guess. I've gotten a few of them here and there. Bloff said he hates mushrooms just like Bill. I don't hate them. Like, mushrooms... For me, mushrooms, like... I'll eat them if they're, like, there. But I would never order them. Kind of thing. Like if I go to a place or like and someone orders like a supreme pizza with everything on it, I'm like, ooh, it has mushrooms, whatever, and I eat it and I eat the mushrooms and everything, but I just don't. I prefer they weren't there, essentially. You guys need to get closer together around here. Kermit said you could have guessed that. Not gonna lie, you could have guessed that I didn't like mushrooms, huh? I'm too picky. Not a big fan. Wait, what else was it? It was, oh, it's just Fire Oasis. Okay, well. Rhino gets mushrooms on everything. Brian Curry coming in with his support of mushrooms as well. What, Justin? What does that even mean? Janet Yellen loves shrooms? I don't get what that means. There's something I'm missing there. What about those black and blue burgers? I get those sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, that's pretty much just a burger with blue cheese on it, right? It's just black Angus beef with blue cheese on it. Blue cheese crumbles. I'm down for that. Fred's anti-blue cheese and anti-mushroom. Stokev 04 coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you for supporting the channel with that Bezos subscription, my dude. Ooh. Brian. Fred, who are you? Someone hijacked your channel. Ketchup's gross. Get it? Who doesn't like ketchup? How's that possible? Never heard of anyone not liking ketchup before. I mean, it's not the best, but ketchup is the Diablo 4 of condiments. It's not like bad, right? It's not like the worst thing ever. Like a 5 out of 10. Alan says he chooses mayo. Yeah, mayo's real good on stuff too, right? There's no doubt on that. Wabbit, take a drink. I do need to drink some more coffee too. Gotta wake up a little more. Grown into the 16-year-old's anti-ketchup. Yeah, well, she's 6, but daughter, she will not use any condiments on anything. She loves hamburgers, no ketchup, no mustard, no mayo, nothing. She won't put anything. Fries, won't dip her fries in anything, no matter what. Can't get her to do it. I've even sat there like, I'm gonna paddle your butt if you don't dip these fries in ketchup now. And she'll try it and she'll be like, I kind of like it, you know, eventually. Not literally, I'm not really gonna do that, but and then she'll try it, she'll be like, I kind of like it. I'm like, okay, go ahead. And she's like, but I don't want to eat it. Oh my god. Yes, CL rating with 35 people. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We're slaying some demons, just hitting the terror zones out here in D2R. Hoping to get lucky with some sick stuff. Thank you for the raid, my man. My man. Enjoy. Yeah, appreciate you. Jahan says, raid. I do dual stream Twitch and YouTube, so I am reading both chats, just FYI. If anyone's wondering what questions I'm answering and stuff. Any decent drops so far? JG. The best thing I got so far was like a 25 life lightning skiller, which is pretty good. But to be honest, that's about the only thing I have gotten. So been a little bit on the slow side today, but I mean, after all them high runes I got the other day, I mean, what are you gonna do? RNG giveth and taketh this away. Can't always win. Speaking of always winning, wow. So this doesn't mean a lot to everybody, but I was playing GeoGuessr the other day, just messing around, and was just going crazy. I was just destroying people. I was doing so good that people were just like randomly guessing around the world when they would like give up because I was doing so good. It's crazy. Like I would do so good on the first couple guesses, they would just like, all right, let's get this over with, and they just guess like in the middle of the Pacific Ocean to like essentially lose on purpose because I was killing it so bad. It was crazy. Imagine eating cake without frosting. Yeah, I don't. Speaking of things I've never done before, probably, huh? Worst Draven, what's going on? Yo, 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 yo. Find something you like on the menu and order that way it comes to you and you'll not be disappointed. Yeah, that's what I end up doing. I get so many burgers at restaurants and stuff just because I don't want to like order something and then be disappointed. Get burgers every day. Oh, Fred up here a minute ago because he's going carnivore, so he does the burger with no bun situation. Yeah, my brother was doing that for a while. I've seen a lot of people doing either keto or carnivore or whatever. Yeah, they do the bun only. I don't know about that. Like, I get it, but I don't know. Some sacrifices I'm not sure are worth it. Oh, Unearthed Wand. That is magic, though. Ah. Thunder Charm, of course. That drop everywhere. Working so far? Yeah. Congratulations. Don't use GG, use VV. What's VV stand for, Jahan? I do see that the emote kind of like VV there, but I didn't really know necessarily what that meant. Oh, good call, Kermit. Cake without frosting is just a muffin. True story. Actually, true story. Hopefully find a jaw in the terror zone. Yeah, hopefully I do. Yeah, I realized my mic was just muted there for a second. My apologies. I was clearing my throat and then I didn't hit the button hard enough or something. We got it back now. Yeah, realistically, I say what someone said their favorite is cheesecake. Here's something that's gonna blow your guys' minds too. Not a big fan of cake. Not a big fan of cake. But I'm not really I'm not really a sweets person, so I don't really eat like cake and ice cream and stuff. Just what I do. Bad for my figure, right? No, it's just whenever if I do eat cake or ice cream, I generally just don't feel too great afterwards, so I just stop doing it all that much. How about ice cream cake? No, steer clear of that one too.
I am overburdened.
This is probably one of the easiest terror zones, huh? I feel like nothing really hurts me out here. Whirling Crystal. Speaking of the towels that we were talking about earlier. 222? 222? Ah, just a 121. Not quite there. But good old Towels Orb. Guess if you're running Lightning, at least you get that one. I'm borderline second best drop of the day, fellas. Because I'm sweet enough on my own. Yeah, exactly. I'd end up with a sweet overload if I eat sweets. The world just can't handle it. Yeah. And the thing isn't even that I don't like this stuff or whatever. It's just I just can't eat it. So, sacrifices had to be made. All right, clear that out. Gross. Roger Ryden. That's borderline band material right there. Coconut encrusted fish cakes. This guy. Anyone newer in here, he's just listing off 7 different things that I don't like. Your figure is a 0. That. Guess you get other delicious foods when you want them. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I'd rather just have like some brisket for dessert or something. Huh? French fries, than cake and stuff, or like chips. Chips are a good snack, good treat, I guess I would say. Not really a snack. I don't buy chips myself, but like if I go to a party, I just go crazy on chips because I don't want to have them around the house because if I do, I'll eat thousands of them, right? Thousands of bags of chips. It's real easy, for me anyways, I don't know if everyone else is like this, it's real easy to not buy things, but it's hard after you bought it to not eat it. I'm sure everyone's kind of like that, right? Am I an anime fan? No, not really. Not really, no. Nope. I'm just like a run-of-the-mill dude. Just watch a show here and there on Netflix. About it. Watch football on Sunday. Stuff like that. But no, never really anime and stuff. Don't really watch cartoons and stuff anymore. I mean, I'll watch like the adult cartoons sometimes. What was it? That show Inside Job on Netflix was kind of cool. Even though it got canceled for no good reason, apparently. But don't watch a ton of cartoon stuff. Come on, game. Give me something cool. Give me something hype. Hype. Come on. Rick and Morty. Never really got into Rick and Morty. I seen a few episodes and it was kind of funny, but I never really got into it the way a lot of other people did, you know. Alan says he doesn't eat chips anymore because they don't sell the kind he likes in his state anymore. Interesting. Oopsie, did not click the right waypoint. Much love from CT. CT, is that Connecticut? I think, Matt. My apologies if I'm wrong. Schwabbit says he'd say so about he has to hide the sweets and stuff to try not to eat them. Yeah, I just it's kind of a combination because also like chips and stuff are so expensive, man. A bag of like Lay's potato chips is like $4, and I mean maybe more than that even. I don't know. I haven't bought chips in a hot minute. That's part of the thing too. It's so much easier not to buy stuff because I'm so cheap. Once you buy it, you don't realize and think about the price anymore. Anime has a ton of heavy, mature content. Gotta find your niche. Yeah, I do know. I guess I worded that probably incorrectly. I know a lot of anime is strictly like adult themed and stuff too. I don't know. Just never really was my thing, I guess. Jinx said dill pickle, spicy dill, and ketchup chips are his favorite. Did you just intentionally pick all the worst chips and say they're your favorite, or what? Those are all the grossest ones. All right, top 5 chips of all time. Top 5. First of all, Chili cheese Fritos. Goated. Right? Just goated. Let's see what else. What else we got here? Now we're not talking value proposition at all. Solely about how much you like them. Can't go wrong with a good Pringles. Just standard Pringles. Nothing crazy. Oh, we're getting the rest of the towel set. 15. A 13. 13. But yeah. There you go. Better made hot barbecue. They're up there too. Better made hot barbecue. Better made hot chips. Is that the hot barbecue you're talking about there? Or wait, they just have a regular hot, don't they? Just hot. I think they do. I like the spicy barbecue ones. I think they're called hot barbecue. Moby said happy affiliate anniversary. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Funyuns. Never was a Funyun guy. Tortilla chips are one of those things. They're super basic, but I would say I would almost put them in the top 5. Like just a generic just a good tortilla chip. Good amount of salt on it. Versatile, good on its own. Great dipping in like anything. Great. And then of course we're going with Cool Ranch Doritos. Ooh. Right? The Forbidden Blue package of Doritos. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Regular Pringles. Yeah, that's what didn't I say Pringles, or did I think Pringles and then not say it? I meant to say Pringles. If I didn't say it, I thought I said Pringles. The only thing with Pringles is they need to make their little bottle bigger. The little container. Make the chips bigger, make the container wider so I can fit my hand in there, huh? I have to be like, ask my daughter to come over and get the rest of the chips out. Get these chips out for me. Been watching a bunch on YouTube, says Moby. Didn't realize he wasn't following. Yeah, it happens. Especially the way the YouTube algorithm works. It shows if it pops up in your standard feed anyways and you don't use a subscription feed, you don't realize it. So, no problem. Matthias says his sour cream and onion and Pringles is his favorite. I believe Pringles anyways, he meant. Yeah, they're pretty legit. Pringles got a lot of great flavors, right? Pizza Pringles, sour cream and onion, like you said. The what's that? Is it just cheddar, I think? Pringles has got some good flavors to work with Pringles. I did mention Pringles, gotcha. Remember, sometimes you're thinking about how you're going to say something in your head and then you don't say it out loud. GX and I says he can't include regular tortilla chips because he has to have something to dip it in. Man, I could eat a whole bag of regular tortilla chips just without dipping in nothing. Brad said, preach, brother man. Where'd you find your ethereal man catcher? Been trying it for ages in the cows. Boy, I don't even know. It's been so long. I could not recall where I found it at. I mean, you can find RuneWorld bases literally anywhere, right? So, generally for RuneWorld bases, I never try to farm RuneWorld bases. I just try to farm rare stuff, whether I'm hunting runes or whatever, and I just hope for cross your fingers and wait till something drops. I never like take off magic find to try to get rune bases or anything like that. I just, like it falls when it falls kind of thing. Queso ruffles are killer. So like ruffles with queso, you're saying? Yeah. Queso. I haven't bought any queso in a hot minute either. Another thing that's too expensive. A $3 or $4 thing of queso with like a $4 or $5 bag of chips, and all of a sudden your snack just costs you $10. Oof. Not doesn't taste bad though, that's for sure. Team materials might incoming. Right, Eric? Hopefully. One of these gnats is going to drop it for me. You have to get a champion gnat, though. I think the regular gnats don't drop, like, armor and stuff, but the champion ones can, for whatever reason. Somehow these gnats can carry around here, like, different stuff. Breakfast cereal? I don't eat cereal personally. I don't eat breakfast, so I just don't eat cereal. So I know you can eat cereal any time of the day, but like I said, I haven't eaten breakfast for like years and years. Like even when I was younger, people would like make me eat breakfast and I didn't want to. So it's not even like a, you know, oh, I'm on this diet where I don't eat breakfast. You know, it's just I just never. Someone might fill a bag of chips. No. Oh, there's a queso Ruffles flavor. Interesting. I wasn't sure what you meant. Okay, I never heard of that one. Rebecca Exclusive says, "Am I going to stream D4 in a couple of years or D5 in a couple of years when it comes out?" Nice. There's no D4 coming out in 2 or 3 years. That's not happening. That's not happening. I know I seen the quote or whatever that whatever guy said it's not going to be as long as it was last time for the next Diablo game to come out or whatever, but it's not going to be in 3 years. But yes, if a new Diablo game came out, I'd probably try it. 2050 maybe? No, there was some interview or a quote or something where the owner, the GM, I don't remember who it was or what it was, but said like the difference or the distance between what D3 and D4, like there's not going to be 10 years between the next this game and the next Diablo game or something like that. So everyone's like, oh, D5 coming out instantly. It's like, well, no. Like that just means like instead of taking 10 years, it could be 8 years. Like doesn't mean it's gonna be anytime soon. The circus over there at Blizzard. Right. Amrune, whoa! Oopsie. Yeah, I'll be playing D2R, like Grindy says, when he's in the old folks home. Dr. B says maybe Microsoft can build a better Diablo when the merger goes through or whatever. Maybe. D3 resurrected incoming, says Eric. Oh boy, that'd be something, huh? That'd be something. Kermit says that they said D5 was in the works. I don't know that that's exactly what I heard, but maybe there could be something I didn't see. I just seen an interview with somebody that said it won't be 10 years between Diablo games like it was last time or something along those lines. But, you know, maybe I just didn't see, maybe I just didn't see the thing that you saw or something. Something. D2RR. Diablo 2 resurrected. That's what they should do. You know what they should do is Diablo 2 resurrected 2. Like how they did Final Fantasy X 2. They should make a Diablo 2 resurrected 2, right? How nasty would that be? Just nasty. Yeah, no, not even an expansion. Make a whole new game. Diablo 2 Resurrected 2. Let's go. D2R2. Yeah, Act 6 through 10. There you go. Is damage reduced by 20 or 20% better? In general, it's going to be the percentage. There's a little bit of different. How much depth do I want to go in on this right now? The thing is, there's a little bit of a different interaction between when you use Energy Shield. Every character except for Energy Shield, Sorceress specifically, you want to percent damage reduction is going to be better off, usually. Kappa Ghost. There's a really complicated way, I don't really want to go into it right now, but for Energy Shield Sorceress, why like the actual magic damage reduced and then putting actually soul runes into stuff, getting damage reduced by 11 or whatever it is cool. Actually can make your survivability really high, or wearing Gladbane with a bunch of damage reduced on it. But in general, damage reduction, like on a Shaco 10% or the 8% that comes out of Enigma with the Burr rune is kind of better off. Sergio says, God bless Diablo 2. Praise the king for Diablo 2. Yep, Diablo 2 is great. Great. Thunder Charm. Let's go. Anti-perfect, nice. You know what always blows my mind when you come into a terror zone and you try to pick up the Thunder Charm and you're like, why can't I pick it up? And you're like, oh, wait a second. Actually, it's a Geeds that dropped. All Charm didn't miss it this time, fellas. I know you guys thought I was gonna miss it, but I didn't. One of the rare times too, huh? Whatever. Does anyone know offhand? Some of you guys are super smart. I could look it up, but I don't remember offhand. Can these gnats? Because obviously you can see the regular gnats, they don't drop like regular items, right? They only drop like scrolls and health potions, stamina potions and stuff, bolts. Can they drop runes? Or can they not drop runes? The champions I know can drop anything, but does anyone know that offhand? Where can you find it, Geeds? You just kind of kill stuff everywhere and it falls eventually, kind of thing. I kind of find a lot of them when I'm actually farming in Darl, to be honest, but I don't know if there's anything to that, just anecdotal. Eric says no, they cannot. Interesting, okay. I couldn't remember offhand, so. You ever play around with Metal Grid on a Nova Sorceress? I have. I have a few different videos about it actually back in the day when, like, the very first day they changed it. I thought about that, went and tried it out. It's just tough. The only thing, in my experience anyways, the only real use for it is like cows, because in cows there is no like elemental attack damage, because anything that will like shoot lightning, like any of the souls or any of the magic damage that comes in, it takes out your Iron Golem super quick. But if you telestomp with an Iron Golem from Infinity with a Nova Sorceress energy shield, boom, directly on the cows, your mercenary is like stuck inside of you. So all of the swings from the cows all hit you, and none of them hit the golem. So that's kind of the main use, in my opinion. Like, your golem will stay alive like forever if you do that specifically. But trying to run the Chaos Sanctuary and stuff, it never really works out. The Insight Iron Golem, Infinity Mercenary with a Crescent Moon on your character type of build. Jeff Rose says, thanks for the vid on the cleansing, synergy, and cure. Search for your video. It popped up in the first few. Good. Glad it helped you out. Glad it helped you out. Yeah, that's a pretty wicked kind of interaction there, huh? Another Sunday. Thunder Charms drop at the same rate as regular Grand Charms. Somehow, huh? Coffee ain't working. Caesar said he got a gall off a swarm. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I'll have to keep looking. Even if an order drops or something, you can just Google it real quick. But you can. I know for a fact you can get anything off of like the champions and the champion whatchamacalliters. But Superior Thresher or Man Catcher, I mean. Dave said he finds a lot of Geeds farming Trav, so there you go. I think most people probably find Geeds the most in the place that they farm the most. Is kind of the general gist. Yeah, whatever. We'll check it. No more coffee. Oof, fellas. Gotta stay hydrated. Get water. Well, he said it's just streamer luck. Nice. Ronan says, me and Ginger are your two go-tos. Nice. I didn't really hop in, but I seen Ginger was streaming D2 last night. That's cool. I wonder, he's a pretty OG D2 player, I feel. I don't know what, I never heard his D4 opinion. I know he's playing D4 for a while. I know he played Baldur's Gate for a little bit there. I seen him playing D2 last night, but 2 miles and a light candor the last 3 nights in a row. Yeah, that's rough. You've been hitting all that LK, right? Trying to get the runes. That's yeah, kind of bad luck, I guess, right? I've been there. Rough. Oh, he did make that video that it's saying it's an early access game. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Touche, Ronan. I forgot I seen that. I actually watched that video. Yeah, I mean, it kinda, yeah, I don't know. That's one way to put it. I think it ended up the way it is because, well, definitely all the bugs and stuff, but I feel like them intentionally holding back content to put it in the future expansions to sell to people is kind of an issue as well, but we don't need to get into all the D4 stuff again. Oh, you know what we haven't talked about today? Fantasy football. Fantasy football on stream, it's one of those things that if I talk about it, like 20 people get super excited and also like 20 or 30 people leave because they don't care at all. So, which is fine. Just thought I'd bring that up. Oh, got an off a Threshy. Let's go, says the letter T. Let's go. Cody B said missed the draft. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's tough to get a draft at a perfect time for everybody, right? I tried to pick a time that everyone could make, you know. I didn't do it at like 10 a.m. Eastern time. That would be like awesome for me. And then like everyone on the West Coast would be like, yeah, that's impossible. But, and plus I mean, I guess fantasy football, there's probably not people around the world, but that's unfortunate. Cody B, I went through and looked at the teams. I can't remember what yours looked like. You got auto drafted, huh? Well, I'll tell you this much, Cody B. Oh, no, you've probably heard that story before. The last time I was commissioner of like a fantasy league with my buddies and stuff, the guy who won the league got auto drafted, so. And that's the last year that I did it. He got auto drafted, he didn't add or drop anybody all year, and he won the league, so. His entire team just didn't get hurt somehow, and everyone else's teams, everyone got hurt. It was insane. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to be commissioner then, if that's how the world works. Well, Charm, you can do it. 11:40. Wow, time's flying. I didn't realize it was so late. Mewtwo, yo, what's going on? Grindy said he was only able to hop in the draft here and there. Your whole starting lineup, it's all queue. Like you had to queue up players and hope for the best kind of thing. That's too bad. Oh, they're all questionable. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember whose team's whose or whatever, but just being questionable is not a big deal. I mean, I got two people that I picked them, so it's not as disappointing, but I got two suspended people on my team, right? Jameson Williams and Alvin Kamara. Oh, Mage Fist, the most rarest, awesomest item in the game. Not really the rarest, awesomest. This. Useful if you don't have any, though. Gotta love suspensions, yeah. Boy, my biggest issue still, I know I bring it up like every day on stream, I still don't know who I'm gonna keep for this keeper league. Like, when I think about it, like, I just don't know. Like, if I was drafting, I kind of like, I wouldn't draft Deebo Samuel and Aaron Jones, but like, for a keeper league, like, am I going to keep Aaron Jones or am I going to keep Pacheco? Like, you know, it's a tough, which I could redraft either one of them probably right off, like in the draft. I could probably get them guaranteed, but Keeper is that Sleeper Dynasty. No, this is just on Yahoo. It's like a really old league that I kind of got into. One of my you guys know, well, not you guys, but some of you have seen Carl before. My friend Carl, who has a YouTube channel and stuff. It's an old league of him and his friends. Like, I met him. He was a friend. He went to high school with my wife. Now we're pretty good friends, and I got an old keeper league with him that they've been doing for like years, for like 15 years. So Jeffro says, I have Hoto, CTA, Infinity Shaco, Viper Magi, still no Mage Fist. Ooh. No Mage Fist. I mean, what? How is that possible? Go run Nightmare and Daryl. Players 8 with like a bazillion magic find. You'll get Mage Fists in like an hour max. Mage Fist and Razor's Tail. You don't have. That's crazy. Yeah, Grindy just says no. His players are just all questionable. Like, let's see, what do you got there? Cup Waddle, Priest Hull, Kenneth Walker. Yeah, Cup will probably be fine. I haven't heard. I think he just like hamstring pull or something, right? Waddle. I haven't heard nothing about him. Yeah, the Hull thing isn't. Priest Hull's unfortunate, right? With Delvin Cook going there now. But I don't have. That'd be. It's unfortunate. We'll say. Vice of choice. Yeah, I don't do any of those except for alcohol they're running. I'll have a drink here and there. Maybe more often than here or there actually, but I don't do the other stuff. Brian says only 4 likes. No, it's probably up more than that. You got to refresh your stream. It like snapshots the number of likes on the stream when you open it. So you must have gotten in here the very second that the stream opened, I'm guessing. That's notification gang stuff right there. My vice is D2R. There you go. Good call on that one. Kirklandia? Yeah. No, I don't buy that stuff anymore. It's too tempting to make your drinks way too strong when you buy giant bottles for real cheap. Even though the value's there. I was almost tempted to like buy the giant bottles and keep some smaller bottles and just like pour it into smaller bottles so it looked like it was, you know. But I was like, no, whatever. Jameson Orange. I'm not a Scotch or because Jameson is Scotch, right? Not a big fan of Jameson. Just a personal preference, not my style. Doesn't taste great to me. Oh, Eric says that the Nats or whatever can drop runes, but they have actually half the drop rate? Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's one of those things I never really looked into. Half the drop rate, huh? Drink Bailey's way too quick. Yeah, Bailey's one of those ones I never really have either, huh? L Street Gang, what's going on? Yo, yo. OG Duriel said he traded a 2029 Annie for how much? 8 Jaws and 3 bursts? Dang. Quite a bit, huh, fellas? A lot. Congratulations, my man. Yeah, that's one of those things I was talking about before that, like, and obviously some people just want perfect stuff, right? But I would never trade for, you know, trade up for that. I'd rather just get one that had a little bit lower res and a little bit less stats and put a 5R res small charm in the inventory and call it a day. Jameson Irish whiskey. Yeah, I did. I mean, I guess I know that saying. For some reason I thought it was, I don't know. Maybe I need to give Jameson a retry. Maybe it's been too many years since it's probably been a decade since I tried it now, huh? Even D2R isn't immune from inflation. Nice. Yeah, baked beans. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. The brain wasn't functioning at full processing capabilities at the moment. Obviously, Jameson is Irish whiskey. G-Stack's got some Jameson and liked it for his birthday, you say? Yeah, maybe I'll have to give it... It doesn't go bad, so I think I actually have some Jameson upstairs. Maybe I'll have to try a little bit tonight. I think one of my buddies came back from the Navy, bought some Jameson, left it at my house, so I think I have half a bottle up there from like 10 years ago, to be honest. Hopefully it didn't spoil. Drink Bailey's from a shoe? No, that sounds like a terrible idea. Bailey's from a shoe. Hard pass. Increase the town portal price again? They might have. Man, almost lunchtime. Yeah, hard pass on the Bailey's in a shoe, that's for sure. There's not much of a way I'd ever do that. I mean, if someone paid me $1 million, I'd do it, but $1 million incoming. $15 quesos and chip for lunch, Phil? No. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do. This sounds boring and it sounds like I'm trying to be super healthy, but I actually haven't had just like a salad in a while. I got some leftover chicken from a couple days ago, grilled chicken. I think I'm gonna go leftover chicken and just a fat salad. Got to decide on the dressing, right? Caesar, probably Caesar. I think I'm a big fan of Caesar. Gamble for Cheerios might. Get it your first try. Maybe I should gamble for Cheerios might, huh, fellas? Right now, I'm gonna walk over and gamble 1 armor to see if it'll be a Cheerios might. Let's see what I get. Gotta get the right base, right? Oop, here we go. Ready for it, fellas? He might incoming. $500,000 gold for this sucker. This an ammo is 50. This is 500, guys. Oh, no, it's not the right color. But you know what? Just for S's and G's, I'm gonna do one more. But what was it even? It was a whole ancient armor. I don't have enough gold now. Never mind. Best use of $500,000 gold I've ever seen. I probably want to pick up those charms, huh? Ooh. I want to pick up those charms. Okay, make sure I got them. BLT chicken salad. I got some bacon bits around. We could rock something like that. But actually, it's almost lunchtime here, and I am starving. So, gonna go ahead and go eat something up. So, thank you guys for joining me. It means a lot, my dudes. I'm gonna go ahead and send the Twitch people over in a raid to somebody. I don't know who's on or nothing here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull up. Find a Diablo 2 resurrected streamer. Maybe someone I haven't heard of or something, huh? There's me. Who we got? Hey, that's me. I'm the top streamer person. All right, let's go. I don't know if this person is. Let's see. Let's send you over to this person. How do you spell this? Oh. Where is it? It should just automatically show me Diablo 2 people. Oh, it won't pop up. All right, we'll send you over. We'll send you over to Anna Cakes, I guess. He's on here. So, thank you guys for joining me, my dudes. It's been fun. Thank you for the channel support today. Shout out Kermit. What, you gift 5 or 10 of them today? Bunch of Twitch Prime subs as well and everything. Few people on YouTube here as well. So, thanks a lot. Channel support means everything. It really does. With all your guys' support, makes it possible to stream and make videos and all that good stuff. So, appreciate y'all. This raid ready. We'll go ahead and raid you over to Anna. So, there y'all go. Peace out. And YouTube, peace out. And also, don't forget, keep slaying.